Have you ever heard of a map so intriguing that people still argue about it more than 500 years later? This is the story of Piri Reis, an Ottoman admiral, navigator, and cartographer whose 1513 world map continues to spark debate. In the early 16th century, the world was still being discovered by European explorers. Coastlines were incomplete. Entire continents were only partially understood. Yet in 1513, Piri Reis produced a map that stitched together knowledge from across the known world. He wasn't guessing. In notes written directly on the map, he explained that he compiled it using around 20 earlier charts, including Portuguese maps, Arabic sources, and possibly even a map linked to Christopher Columbus. What survives today, just a fragment, shows parts of Europe, Africa, and the Atlantic, along with surprisingly detailed sections of South America. For its time, the depiction of Brazil's coastline was impressive, but it wasn't magic. Portuguese explorers had already mapped much of that coast by the early 1500s, and Piri Reis skillfully combined their findings. Then there's the famous mystery. At the bottom of the map, a southern landmass appears. Some modern writers have claimed this is Antarctica centuries before its official discovery in 1820. A few even suggested it shows the continent without ice, but most historians disagree. Scholars generally conclude the landmass is a distorted extension of South America, a common feature in early maps, where cartographers often stretched coastlines due to incomplete information. So if it isn't Antarctica, why does the debate persist? Because the map reveals something remarkable about the age of exploration. Knowledge moved farther and faster than we often imagine. Information from Columbus, Portuguese navigators, Islamic scholars, and earlier Mediterranean traditions all flowed together. Piri Reis wasn't tapping into lost civilizations. He was doing something arguably more impressive. He was compiling global intelligence in an era without satellites, without standardized longitude, without modern tools, relying on sailors' logs, captured charts, and hard-won maritime experience. The surviving fragment of the map was rediscovered in 1929 in Istanbul's Topkapi Palace, instantly reigniting fascination with its origins. And Piri Reis's legacy goes beyond that single parchment. He also authored the Cartography, or Book of Navigation, a detailed guide to the Mediterranean filled with practical sailing instructions and carefully drawn coastal charts. Far from being mystical, his work shows the Ottoman Empire deeply engaged in global geography during a time of rapid exploration. So what makes the Piri Reis map feel mysterious? Not ancient aliens, not lost Antarctic civilizations, but the reminder that history is really simple, and that even 500 years ago, the world was more connected than we sometimes realize. Sometimes the real wonder isn't hidden knowledge, it's human ingenuity.